Have you ever seen that movie, It's Complicated? Don't ask me why, but I've seen it like a million times. And every time I see it, I want to eat a Croque Monsieur. And you remember that scene where Meryl Streep is making Croque Monsieur for Steve Martin, and she said it was the first thing she learned to make in France? Ever since that scene, I could not get that out of my mind, so I decided to make a Crepe Monsieur using crepes that I'd made earlier. And the reason I did that is because it's less bready and it's less fatty, but it's still delicious. If you don't know what a Croque Monsieur is, it's basically a sandwich that's covered in cheese with ham and Dijon mustard. It is really good, so just try out my Crepe Monsieurs. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees, then get started on the easiest cheese sauce ever. Grate some Gruyere cheese until you have about 1 cup. You may notice at the store that Gruyere cheese is one of those pricier cheeses, but honestly for this sauce it's well worth it, so I suggest buying it. In a sauté pan, heat 2 tablespoons of butter, then 2 tablespoons of flour. Whisk them together until you have a paste. Then whisk in half a cup of chicken stock and half a cup of milk. I use skim milk because that's what I drink, that's what's in my refrigerator, and it's also lighter than half and half or heavy cream, but you can use whatever milk you want. Let the mixture thicken for about 1 to 2 minutes, but don't let it get so thick that it's a porridge. If it does, thin it out with a little more milk. Then kill the heat and whisk in your cheese off the heat. Once the cheese is all melted, give it a taste. Decide if you need salt at this point. I noticed that if you use regular chicken stock, then you won't need to add any extra salt, but if you use reduced sodium chicken stock, then you might need a little extra. Coat a baking sheet with non-stick cooking spray and place your prepared crepes on top. For the recipe on how to make these crepes, check out here. Spread some Dijon mustard on the lower left-hand corner of the crepe. Then add 2 slices of ham on top. I just happen to have deli ham, so I just use that. Then put about 1 tablespoon of the cheese sauce on top of that, but you could always use more if you want. Fold the crepe in half, then fold it again. Top each crepe with another tablespoon of sauce and make sure you spread it around a little bit. Stick the tray in the oven and set the timer for 5 minutes. I personally love these cheesy crepes with something refreshing and light, like a spring mix salad. I also grabbed a pear from the grocery store because it happens to be in season. And then all you do is slice it up, put it on top of the spring mix salad, drizzle with a little bit of balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper. When the 5 minutes are up, change the oven to broil and move the crepes closer to the broiler. Broil them for about 2 to 3 minutes or until the topping is bubbly and slightly browned. Make sure you serve these crepes immediately because they don't wait for anybody. Then you can garnish with chopped scallions or any fresh herbs of your choice like parsley. To me, the Crepe Monsieurs taste exactly like Croque Monsieurs. You don't really miss anything. It still has that ham goodness with the cheese and the zing of the Dijon mustard, but it's not as heavy. And the bonus about this sauce is that it actually doubles for something different, like putting it on pasta or putting it on a steak sandwich. For the exact recipe as well as other ideas, visit chefjulieyoon.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.